On the night of 9 August 1925, a simple passenger train was moving near Lucknow.
People were asleep in their compartments.
No one knew that within minutes one of the boldest revolutionary actions in Indian history was about to unfold.
An incident that shook the foundation of the British government
and gave a new direction to India's freedom struggle.
But the most shocking part is, this wasn't just a robbery. It was a message, a revolution, a warning.
In today's documentary, we will talk about the Kakori train robbery.
an incident the British government called the most organized revolutionary attack.
Date 9 August 1925.
Location, Kakori Station, near Lucknow.
Organization, Hindustan Republican Association HRA.
Inqilab Zindabad! But the question is, why did young revolutionaries stop a government train and loot its treasury?
Was it just a lack of money? Or was there a deeper strategy behind it?
And the biggest question, did the British government give these revolutionaries justice or crush them in revenge?
Let's begin the story.
It was the 1920s. Discontent was rising across India.
Gandhi's non-cooperation movement had been withdrawn.
We can't wait any longer. The risks are too high.
They felt that peaceful methods alone could not shake the British Empire.
In this atmosphere, a new organization emerged, the Hindustan Republican Association HRA.
The Hindustan Republican Association HRA was founded in October 1924 in Kanpur by Sachindran Sanyal, Yogesh Chandra Chatterjee and Ramprasad Bismil. Its objective was to liberate India through armed revolution. The key figures of this organization were Ramprasad Bismil, Ashfaqullah Khan, Chandrasekhar Azad, Rajendra Lahiri, Roshan Singh, Sachindranath Bakshi, Banwari Lal.
But there was one problem. Revolution needed money.
Weapons, ammunition, safe houses, training, everything required funds.
And the British government? It was watching every revolutionary activity closely.
In such a situation, Bismil devised a daring plan to loot a train carrying government treasury.
This wasn't just about money. It was a message to the British government.
We can fight you even inside your own system.
The plan was extremely risky, but it's our only chance.
Because the train didn't just carry money, it also carried British police.
But the HRA had no other option. The target was chosen, the 8-down Saharanpur-Lucknow passenger train.
This train carried government treasury to Lucknow every month.
The revolutionaries studied the train's timing, route, security and treasury movement for months.
Night mail 2545, guard schedule here. We need a diversion. Constables in second car.
They discovered that the treasury was kept in the guards compartment.
Security was minimal. At night, the train moved slowly.
There was a curve near Kakori where the train slowed down significantly.
This was the opportunity. But the real challenge was building a team.
Because even a single mistake in this mission meant arrest, torture, or death.
Nevertheless, 10 revolutionaries came forward. Many of them were between the ages of 20 and 25.
Just imagine so many young people, such a massive responsibility, and such a huge risk.
But no one knew that after this mission, their lives would change forever.
9 August 1925.
Around 6 p.m., the train departed from Saharanpur.
The revolutionaries boarded the train from different stations.
Some disguised as passengers, some as laborers, some as ordinary men. As the train approached Kakori,
Chandrasekhar Azad pulled the chain and stopped the train.
The sudden braking startled the passengers. But before anyone could realize it, the Indian revolutionaries had sprung into action.
Bismil and Ashfaqullah surrounded the guards compartment.
Rajendra Lahiri took charge of the weapons.
The rest of the revolutionaries spread out on both sides of the train.
The guard resisted.
But Bismil said, "We will not harm any passenger. We only want the government money." Out of fear, the guard agreed.
The revolutionaries broke open the treasury box with iron hammers.
It contained approximately 4,600 rupees, an amount that, in today's times, would be equivalent to several crores of rupees.
And then they vanished like the wind.
The British government was shaken. Because this was not merely theft, it was a political attack.
It was a challenge. It was a warning.
After the Kakori incident, the British government launched one of the biggest revolutionary crackdowns in history. More than 40 people were arrested. 10 people were put on trial.
4 were sentenced to death. Many received life imprisonment.
But the biggest shock was the betrayal by Banwari Lal.
He was a member of the HRA. However, under police pressure, he revealed the names of his associates.
This act of betrayal exposed the entire revolutionary movement.
And then began the Kakori case trial, one of the most controversial trials in history. Evidence was weak. Witnesses were pressured. The trial was not fair. The British government wanted revenge.
But the British government delivered a harsh verdict.
Among the sons of Mother India, Ram Prasad Bismil, Ashfaqullah Khan, Rajendra Lahiri, and Roshan Singh were hanged.
Chandrasekhar Azad escaped arrest.
And in 1931, during a police encounter at Alfred Park in Allahabad, he attained martyrdom by firing his final bullet at himself, thus fulfilling his vow to remain free.
Azad means free, and he was free. He remained free.
The Kakori incident gave a new direction to India's freedom movement. A wave of revolution swept through the youth.
The Hindustan Socialist Republican Association was founded in September 1928 at the Feroz Shah Kotla ground in Delhi by Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, and Sukhdev.
New revolutionaries like Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, and Rajguru emerged.
The Kakori incident proved that India's independence was not merely a political demand.
This was a mass movement. It was a fire. It was a passion.
The Kakori train robbery was not merely a robbery. It was a message.
That the fight for freedom is not won merely through speeches. Sometimes, one has to stake one's very life for it.
Ramprasad Bismil, Ashfaqullah Khan, Chandrasekhar Azad, these names taught us that the greatest sacrifice for one's motherland is to lay down one's life.
Today, even after nearly 100 years, the Kakori incident reminds us that some events in history are not merely stories of the past. She also teaches us that truth, courage, and sacrifice are the foundations of any nation. In your opinion, what is the greatest lesson we can learn from the Kakori incident? Be sure to let us know in the comments.